The next we're gonna take a look at the keyboard shortcuts. The majority of blend modes have keyboard shortcuts. To use these shortcuts, your current tool must be something other than the brush tool, then healing brush tool, stamp tool, or eraser tool, such kind of tools. Because the tools in the painting and editing section have blend mode settings of their own. And if you have one of these tools selected, their blend mode options will take precedence over the blend mode options found in the layers panel. For example, you are selected this brush tool, then the blend mode is normal right now, then you press the shift alt M, the brush tools blend mode will be changed. Here you can see this is changed to multiply. The paint tools blend mode will be changed to multiply, not the blend mode option in the layers panel. We want to change here in the layers panel. So the good news is that the same blend mode shortcuts do work for the painting tools also. You just need to pay attention to what tool you have selected when you use the shortcuts. Always you can select the move tool, that's a better option. It's also possible to scroll up or scroll down the blend mode list by using the keyboard combinations. We can use shift plus to scroll down, it's changed to dissolve, then it goes darken, multiply, color burn, linear burn, then darker color, lighten, screen, and it will go like that. Then hold down the shift minus to go back, so it goes to normal. These are also keyboard shortcuts for changing the standard opacity and fill opacity settings in the layers panel. To use these shortcuts, your current tool must be something other than one of the painting tools that I mentioned earlier. To change the standard opacity using the keyboard, just hit a number. So you can select the layer, then you can hit any number. For example, you can change the opacity to 50% by hitting the key 5. So it changes to 50%. Or change the opacity to 100% by hitting the 0 key. It changes to 100%. If you press the 0 key 2 times quickly, it will change the opacity to 0%. So it's changed to 0% opacity. You can even press two different numbers in sequence. For example, you can set the opacity to 25% by pressing the key 2 times. Look at that, it changed to 22%. Then if you want a 35%, we can press 3 followed by 5, 35. It changed to 35, but we have to make it fast. Then we can also adjust fill opacity, works using the same techniques, but you need to use the shift key when hitting a number. For example, just set the fill opacity to 40%. Use the keyboard combination shift plus 40. It changed to 40%. If you want 70%, hold shift plus 70. It changes to fill value changes to 70%. These keyboard shortcuts also work when one of the tools in the painting and editing section of the tools panels is selected. However, once again, the blend mode settings for these tools take precedence over the blend mode settings in the layers panel. For example, if you have the paint tool selected and I just selected the paint tool and you use the keyboard combination 22, the opacity for the paint tool will be changed to 22. It changed to 22. So when I fill here, look at that, it's too much dark. It's changed to 22%. So when I press the 77, the opacity goes 77%. One thing is to note that there is not a fill opacity settings for any of the tools in the painting and editing section. However, some of the tools do have flow settings. For those tools that have flow setting, use shift number will the flow for the selected tool. For example, if you use shift 32 with the paint tool selected, the flow for the paint tool will be set to 32%. And let me tell you all the shortcuts for these blend modes to make it quick. Just press and hold shift alt N to select normal. It's already selected. The same following shift, then Alt for rest of all keys. Press Shift Alt I for dissolve, then K for the darken, M for multiply, B for color burn, A for linear burn, then G for lighten, then S for screen, then D for color dodge, then the W for linear dodge, then O for overlay, then F for soft light, then H for hard light, V for vivid light, J for linear light, Z for pin light, L for hard mix, E for difference, X for exclusion, then U for hue, T for saturation, then C for color, then finally Y for luminosity. So these are the shortcuts for the blend modes. Thank you. See you in the next section.